Hello, my name is Kate Hamm, and I am a blogger and senior program guide here at the ranch at Live Oak, Malibu. Today, I'm going to take you through a stretch class that's under 30 minutes long. All you need for the class is a mat and a strap. If you don't have a strap, a tie or a belt can do. As we're going through the class, just be mindful that all of us have a different range of flexibility. I personally am not very flexible, so you might be able to go deeper into a pose than I can, or you might need to step back a little bit more from where I am. If you're feeling any pain, you definitely want to fall back and take the stretch down a bit more. You just want a little bit of a stretch, something where you can feel a little tension, and eventually enjoy a nice release. Let's begin.
Begin by laying down on your back, having your legs extended, feet as wide as your mat, hands palms facing up, gently resting off the mat. Close your eyes. Begin to scan your body from the toes to the crown of your head, from your shoulders to your fingertips, encouraging your muscles, your body to release, to let go, to melt down into the mat, knowing the earth is there to support you. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your navel. Begin to feel the breath flowing in and out with your hands. Noticing how your breath feels. Begin to deepen the length of your inhale, pulling your breath all the way into your pelvis. Inhaling, feeling your navel rise first, then your chest expanding. Exhaling, your chest falls first, then your navel. Inhaling, navel rises, heart rises. Exhale, heart falls, navel falls. Exhale, gently draw your right knee in towards your chest, wrapping your hands around your shin. Keeping your left leg nice and long as you draw your knee in towards your body. Gently draw your right knee towards your left shoulder, keeping your hip on the mat, both hips rooting down into the earth, allowing a stretch to occur into your glutes. Bring your knee back to center, your knee over your hips. Bring your hands to the back of your thigh, beginning with foot circles in one direction. Taking your time, drawing a nice big circle with your toes, getting into the crevices of your ankle. Switch directions of your circles, taking your time, making sure they're slow. Begin to point and flex your foot, drawing your toes towards you, pressing them away. Grabbing your strap, placing it on the ball of your right foot, extending your leg up towards the sky. Make sure the strap is above your arch but below your toes. Your leg should be straight. Maybe that means keeping your leg extended. Maybe that means dropping your heel down towards the ground. Have your arms either nice and straight on the strap, shoulders coming down onto the earth, or shoulders stay down, elbows 90 degrees close to your side. Your arms shouldn't be working here. It's really just supporting your body. Press through your heel, drawing your toes towards you. Keeping your heel exactly where it is, begin to externally rotate, drawing your knee and toes to the back right corner. If you were standing, it would be like your heels were together, your toes apart, walking like Charlie Chaplin or a duck. Begin to internally rotate your knee and toes to the back left corner, keeping your heel up towards the sky, getting into the different angles of your hamstring, the back of the leg. Coming back to center, loosening the strap on your right hand, pulling in with the strap on your left, sickling your foot, your big toe coming towards you, the outer edge of your foot reaching up towards the sky. Allowing a stretch to occur in the outer edge of your lower leg. Bring both straps into your left hand. Walk your left hand so it's nice and straight on the straps. Place your right thumb into your right hip crease. Press your hip down and away. Keeping your right hip down, gently let your foot fall over to the left, allowing the stretch to occur from your heel all the way into your hips, keeping your hip on the mat. Extend your right arm out like a T. Gently let your right foot fall all the way over towards the left, allowing your right hip to come up off the mat. Going for a spinal twist, keeping your right shoulder coming down onto the mat. Inhaling your foot back up to center, reaching both straps into your right hand, extending your left arm out like a TY football goalpost. Flexing through your heel, allow your foot to fall over to the right, getting a stretch into your inner thigh, gazing towards your left hand, Maybe placing your right hand onto the outer edge of your right thigh, supporting your leg if you need more assistance. Inhaling your foot back up to center, gently remove the strap. Place your right foot on the earth, knee up towards the sky. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Reach your left hand between both legs to grab onto the back of the right leg, hugging your legs in towards your chest. Use your left elbow to press your left knee away from you. Gently extend your right leg nice and long on the mat, hugging your left knee in towards your chest. Keeping the right leg long as your knee comes in towards you. Draw your left knee over towards your right shoulder, keeping your left hip rooting down. Bring your knee back to center over your hips. Bring your hands to the back of your thigh. Begin with foot circles in one direction or the other, keeping your foot parallel to the earth. Gently switch directions with your circle. Remember to take your time. Begin to point and flex your foot, drawing your toes towards you, pressing them away. Extend your left leg nice and long. Grab the strap, place it on the ball of your foot, above the arch, below your toes. Your leg as high as it can go, keeping it straight. Have your arms nice and straight on the strap, shoulders on the earth, or elbows 90 degrees close to your side. Press your heel up towards the sky, drawing your toes towards you, awakening the entire back of your leg. Begin to externally rotate your leg, drawing your knee and toes to the back left corner, keeping your heel where it is. If you were standing, it would be like your heels were together, your toes apart. Internally rotate, drawing your knee and toes to the back right corner. If you were standing, your toes would be touching your heels apart. You may have noticed that one leg feels different than the other. This is normal and something just to be aware of, to maybe go back and stretch those parts that feel tightest again later on. Bring your toes back to center. Loosen up the strap in your left hand, pull in with the strap on your right so your left big toe comes towards you. The outer edge of your left foot reaches up towards the sky, sickling your foot, getting a stretch into the outer edge of your lower leg. Bring both straps into your right hand, extending your right arm nice and straight on the strap. Place your left thumb in your left hip crease, pressing your hip down and away. Gently allow your foot to fall over to the right just a little bit, allowing a stretch to occur from your hip all the way to the outside edge of your foot. Extend your left arm nice and long, like a T. Let your left foot fall all the way over to the right, allowing your left hip to come up off the earth. Gazing towards your left hand, keeping your shoulder coming down onto the earth. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. Draw all 5 toes towards you. Extend your left arm up onto the strap. Extend your right arm out like a T, Y football goalpost. Keeping your right hip rooting down onto the earth, let your foot fall over to the left, pressing out through your heel, drawing your toes towards you. Maybe supporting your leg with your left hand if you need to on the outer edge, gazing towards your right hand. Inhale your leg back up to center, remove the strap. Place your left foot on the earth, knee up towards the sky. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Reach your right hand between both legs, grab onto the back of your left leg, and hug the legs in towards your chest. You can use your right elbow to press your right knee away. Draw both knees in towards you, wrapping your hands around your shin. Make big circles with your knees, heading off in one direction, massaging your lower back. Begin to switch directions. Allow your body to fall over to either your right or your left. Come up to a seated position and then into all fours. Make sure your knees are underneath your hips, your wrists underneath your shoulders, fingers spread out wide. Have your index finger pointing forward. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, lifting your navel in and up towards your spine, gazing towards your navel. Inhaling, letting your pelvis tilt forward, your navel drops, Shoulders slide down your back as you look forward. Exhaling to cat, rounding your back. Inhaling to cow, letting your shoulders come down your back. Working on your own for a few breaths. Inhale, find a nice long spine. Step your right foot towards your right hand. Make sure your hips are in front of your back knee. Walking your right foot forward if you need to, making sure your knee is right above your ankle. Draw your tailbone down, pull in and up with your navel. Inhale your hands up towards the sky, coming into a low lunge. Keep your shoulders coming down and towards your back as your fingers extend up. Inhale, lift up through the crown of your head, keeping your navel coming in, tailbone down. Exhale, begin to lean back, creating a small back bend, allowing the stretch in front of your left thigh to go deeper and higher. Exhale, sweep your hands all the way back and down, placing your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Walking your foot out as wide as your mat, pointing your toes 45 degrees away. Inhaling, finding length with your spine. Exhaling, walking your hands forward, allowing your hips to drop down towards the mat. Maybe you can come down onto your forearms. Maybe you'll keep your arms straight. Find the place that feels comfortable within your own body. Inhale, begin to rise up, walking your hands back in line with your foot. Inhaling your left foot up towards the sky, maybe reaching back with your right or your left hand. Maybe that works. Maybe you're just going to keep your foot lifting up, allowing the front of your thigh to open, your quadriceps. Exhale, release your foot down to the earth. Step back to all fours. Step your left foot forward. Again, making sure your hips are in front of your knee. Your front knee is directly over your ankle. Reach your tailbone down, pull in and up with your navel. Inhale, reach your hands up towards the sky. Inhaling, lifting up out of your hips. Exhale, begin to create a back bend, keeping your tailbone reaching down, navel pulling in and up. Exhaling, sweeping your hands back and down, placing your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Walking your foot out as wide as your mat, pointing your toes 45 degrees away. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, begin to walk your hands forward. Maybe coming down onto your forearms, keeping your hips coming down. inhale, begin to walk your hands back, placing your hands in line with your front foot. Inhaling your right foot up towards the sky, reaching back with your left or right hand if you can. Maybe your foot will stay lifting up as your hands stay on the mat. If you can grab onto your foot, draw your heel in towards your hips, keeping your weight coming forward as best as you can. Exhale, release your foot down onto the mat. Step back to all fours. Gently bring your toes to touch, knees wide apart, and sit your heels back onto your feet. You can keep your arms extended, or your hands reaching back towards your heels. Try to have your forehead coming down onto the mat, allowing yourself to stay here in a child's pose for as long as you wish. Maybe to switching back into a Shavasana where we began, on your back, feet as wide as the mat, hands, palms facing up. Thank you for taking your time to stretch with me today. Namaste.